Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a tarot collective for today. Today is Sunday. It's June 7th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. What, baby? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Everyday Apocalypse Tarot. The Tarot, as it were. This is Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. She also has an Etsy shop. It's on there. You can go buy it. I saw it yesterday because I got an email for a new deck, which I really, really, really want to buy. Actually, there were two on there. I think it's like, with shipping, I think it's like $170, I think, for two decks. It comes from England, so she charges like a straight fee to the US for however many decks. Because, well, I don't know if they're still doing like the extra, because weren't they doing like an extra export tax or something? Because that's why she charged more. Or maybe it's just because the US decided to do more with customs. I can't remember. It's worth it. She sends it in a really nice box. The box is wrapped in plastic. In the box, she wraps the boxes up with the decks, usually in paper, and then she usually gives you like a card, a tarot card or an oracle card. She usually gives you a free stone, and then she gives you like a little packet of stickers. She's such a sweetheart. We got two on the table. That like flipped out. Two on the table, one major, no reverse. Do not close manifestation. Someone's manifesting a new beginning, but they're having a rough go of it, I think. 4 on the table, 2 major. 1 card's face down, I can't see it. Let's see. Okay, we got 4 on the table, 2 majors, 1 card in reverse. It didn't technically land in reverse, but when I lifted it, it came up in reverse. So I'm going to leave it in reverse. 5 on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. Six on the table. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. 6 on the table, 2 major, 1 card in reverse. Two more shuffles. Someone is manifesting a new beginning, but they're having a rough go of it because they're holding on to the idea of like I don't know how to say it. They're holding on to the idea of like a soulmate or like maybe like a past lover or something like that, but it's not meant to be. Last shuffle. It's like somebody's got to let it go. And it's not to say that someone isn't meant for love, right? It just means that you weren't meant for that love, that specific person. That's okay. I mean, how many times have we been heartbroken? How many times have I been heartbroken? Lovers, friends, family. We got 8 with the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to set this over there on the box. We've got 6 of Swords. We've got the Magician. We've got 2 of Cups in reverse. And it doesn't, 2 of Cups doesn't technically need to be love, but it could be like a job or something like that. But in reality, like, typically people can let jobs go. You know what I mean? You might love your job or whatever, but maybe you got to move. So you got to quit your job and relocate and get another job somewhere else. Yeah, you're going to miss your job, but you're not going to be upset about a job like you are about a person. Tower. Queen of Swords. We've got Ace of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck is 9 of Swords. Hey, baby, lay down, take a nappy. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. It's like somebody's like refusing to let it go. Like somebody's stewing in something. And let's just be honest. If this is a person, if this is a lover's situation, someone, and I'm just going to throw this out there, someone could be overly thinking this and not being able to let it go because the other person is doing the same. However, that doesn't mean that it was meant to be. That doesn't mean that, people think about people for different reasons. People hold on to people for different reasons. This person could be holding on to them because they truly loved them and they miss them and they want that connection back. But that other person, they could have been a user and abuser. They could be holding on to this person's energy because they feel like it helps them in some way, like it's beneficial to them in some way. Or maybe they believe that it's fucking with this person, right? I just wanted to throw that out there because it doesn't necessarily have to be so one-sided. Because the other person could be thinking about them too, and it could be, like a catastrophic event. What's funny is I was making my banana bread. I was getting everything together in the mixing bowl. And I said, I'm making my catastrophic banana bread. Who says that? Somebody could feel like this is catastrophic. Like this is chaos. Like this has just totally upended their life. With the Tower card, the 2 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Like somebody feels like they can't let something go. And I don't even think it's necessarily because this person isn't strong with the Queen of Swords in the upright. I think it's because it's mental, right? Love is emotional. It's mental. You could tell yourself all day, like, okay, I need to let that loser go. Like that situationship, that relationship, like that was no good for me. You could tell yourself that all day, but are you going to let it go? And if you are technically healing from it, it could possibly take you a while. You could be thinking about that person for a good long while. And like I said at the beginning with the 6 of Swords, the Magician, like someone is trying to manifest a new beginning. It's really difficult for someone. With this Ace of Cups, like it gives me hope for this person. It gives me hope for this person. And even with the Four of Pentacles, like this is giving me more of like a hermit kind of situation, like trying to hide yourself away from the world to heal. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. I just stop telling yourself you can't do it, right? Like stop telling yourself you're never going to let them go. Here's the thing. If somebody exits our life, whether we wanted them to or not, and we have to heal from that and we have to eventually move on, that takes however long it takes. It's grieving, it's mourning. You're mourning that person in your life. You're mourning the situation or the relationship that you were a part of. Like there's a lot to unpack there. And everybody's different. One person could heal from it in like a month, and another person it could take 10 years. I'm just saying. And I wouldn't shut out the whole world. I would make sure that you have a support system. I would make sure that you have friends, family that you can rely on, that you could talk to. It's kind of funny because I've said this before, but I heard it either this morning or last night on a reading. A reader said, you want to keep the friends in your life that challenge you, not the ones that just agree with everything you say. And I've given this example before, but I haven't given it in a while, so I'll give it again. When I decided I wanted to divorce my ex-husband and we started our separation, I told my family, obviously, my parents, my brother, and I told my friends. And my one friend, I told her, I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't pretend like this isn't where I belong. Like this is no longer working for me. And I said something else. I cannot remember what else I said. I said something else. And she said to me, "Well, you knew who he was when you married him." And I remember I posted about it on Facebook, where my friend is friends with me on there, and my family and all my other friends. And a bunch of people got on there and they're like, "That's not a friend. Da 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 da." Okay, you can have your own opinion about this, but when she said that to me, my initial instinct was, "Who the fuck do you think you are, bitch?" That was my first instinct, right? Was like, and I didn't say that to her, but I was thinking it. And probably like the next day or maybe 2 days later, epiphany moment. Like epiphany moment. I did know who I was marrying. I wasn't marrying a stranger. I wasn't marrying somebody that I didn't know them inside and out. I mean, we were together 3-4 years before we got married. I knew who he was. The thing is I had that epiphany moment, right? Because people think they can change other people, even though they know, like even though you can't. Like you think, no, they'll change for me. The thing is A, that very rarely happens, and B, they shouldn't have to change for you. If they are who they are and you are who you are and you don't want to change for anybody other than yourself, why should they change for anybody other than themselves? And if they love themselves and if they're happy with themselves, epiphany moment. What she said to me was the best thing she could have said to me because it changed my whole mindset about everything that was going on. And I needed that. I needed that wake up call. I really needed that. And when people got in the comments on my Facebook and they're like, "I can't believe that's your friend. That's not a friend." I got on there and I said, actually, it was the best thing anyone could have said to me. I said, that helped me grow as a human. That helped me start a healing journey. You know who that friend was? That's the friend that forgot my birthday last year and probably will forget my birthday tomorrow. Anywho. She did one good thing. I'll tell you that. She did one good thing. Hey, baby. Hey, baby beaner. Baby bean. Someone might be experiencing a lot of issues with like their electronics or something. I keep looking at all the phones and the computer on the tower, and like for some reason, like I don't know, like maybe somebody has a lot of glitches happening. I mean, all I can say about that is if your energy is off, possibly your electronics energy could be off too. You could be affecting a lot of things going on around you if you believe, right? We're all energy, so I'm going to let this go because I don't think there's really anything else I have to say. I'm not really seeing anything else. But I would just say this: if this resonates for you and you're having trouble experiencing a loss, especially in love, um, just make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I think I said this earlier this morning or maybe yesterday in one of the readings. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself because healing, no matter how long or how short a period it takes, like you don't want to forget yourself in the mix, emotionally, mentally, physically, do some yoga, meditate, take naps, don't deprive your body of sleep because you want to keep going and going and going because you feel like you have to prove something. You don't have to prove anything to anybody other than yourself. Take naps. Seriously. Y'all, I have a rocking chair. I got my rocking chair. My mom bought me that rocking chair when I was still married to the ex-husband, and it was originally for outside and it ended up never going outside. And even when we got divorced and I moved into the condo, I originally had it like in a corner in my living room, just kind of out of the way because I didn't know where to put it. I still had a reclining sofa that took up almost all my living room, and had a recliner in my bedroom. I got rid of the recliner and the reclining sofa. I gave it to a lovely couple and her father. They came and got it. I put the rocker in my room. I bought a little chair for the living room for the cats, like a kind of like a little love seat kind of thing, oversized 1.5 person chair, I guess you would say, for the kitties. Hi, Harley. Um, you would be surprised how therapeutic it is to sit in a rocking chair or even a recliner and just sit there and meditate and just open your window up if you got a window and listen to the sounds of nature, listen to your neighbors, take a nap, re-energize yourself. Focus on your diet, okay? Um, Self-care, like if you're a female, get a wax, get your nails done, get your toes done, do them at home. I do foot baths at home now all the time. I did one yesterday. I'm going to do one today. It's great. It's great for your feet. You need to take care of your feet. Your feet are one of the most important things on your body that you should be taking care of. You walk on them all day, every day. It's funny because when I started doing my nails, I probably went like 2 or 3 times, and then I was like, you know what? I would almost rather just get a pedicure than get a manicure or get a set of nails. Like I really would just, like do my toenails. It's just so relaxing. And I'm ticklish, but when I go and they do my feet, like I don't ever really feel ticklish. I don't know. If you're a man, go get a haircut, go take a shave, get yourself some new deodorant, some new cologne. I don't know. I don't know what men do. I don't claim to know men, obviously. Otherwise I'd probably have one. Um I'm gonna leave it there. Take how it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if anything you were entertained. Harley, you wanna say goodbye? Beaner. She's like, no, I'm busy. She's like, I got stuff to do. Right? All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.